One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. Said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Demon Deacons headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Courtney. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Virginia's offense will have the ball first. And now here comes Peyton Lewis. Last timeout scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Running inside, it's Lewis. They were all over it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have...
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. The 50. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. There's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Throwing, Holstein. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Lined up in the gun, third down, Eli Holstein. Blasted as he lets it go. He's open on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Now that's a throw and a pocket presence that will have scouts buzzing about this dude.
That's exactly what coaches talk about when they talk about pocket presence. Hanging in there, understanding I'm about to get hit, but I need to make this play down the field and give my receiver a chance. Unbelievable that effort.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Demon Deacons offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And out for the first time in this one is Carlos Hernandez. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Looking for room, it's Wiggins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football. So guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Here's Lopez to throw. catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 3rd and long right here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. Finds a man on the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
That was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lopez. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
That's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week, they gave up a ton of points in a loss. This week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Pulls it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Pulls it again on the option. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Again, Holstein. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. The run inside. It's Wiggins. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Sends it back in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 2nd and long here. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, it's Lewis. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeps it moving, it's Wiggins. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Throwing, Lopez. Out wide left, it's Davis.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Lopez. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Eli Holstein to throw. They'll run the screen. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flores. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Cavaliers are rolling down the field. Looking for space. It's Lewis. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keep it on the ground. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Hits inside. It's Beebe. Sweet cut there. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Driving forward, it's Lewis. Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Cavaliers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia. Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Sees a crease. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's Lopez to throw. And the third down pass is incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion right now.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Has to have it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they... roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Clark. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Changing the routes with his receivers. Lopez. Left side, it's Johnson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And he's in. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Beebe. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff, it's Lewis. Gain of 8 yards on the play, he's too short of the 1st down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it on the option. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot. Get the first.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. In the backfield, it's Flores. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Maybe 1 notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Heaves it deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. 2nd and long here. Here's Holstein to throw. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Courtney. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Press center down's going to the air. Working the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Good, right down the boulevard. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Left side is Hernandez. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Holstein. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
In the gun on 3rd down, here's Holstein. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls and fires complete. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I like the aggressiveness by this offense. The defense is probably thinking run, right? They want to get a new set of downs, get a 1st down. They choose to be aggressive, but they don't protect their quarterback. And now the defense has flipped the script. Now they got a 3rd down situation where they know they're passing and they can get after the quarterback.
Out wide right, it's Davis. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick give. It's Clark. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the play. Throwing, Lopez. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Lopez to pass. Right side, it's Clark. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got an alley. Maybe some room here. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Here's Lopez to throw. Finds his man. Touchdown, Wake Forest. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide right, it's Lewis. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, Holstein. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Working the middle, it's complete. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Finds his man. It's Martin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Push is ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Eli Holstein to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Fires quickly. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Running inside, it's Lewis. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Burrowing for yardage. Powers through the defender. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. First down, he'll keep it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Pulls it and runs it again. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Making the adjustment. Lopez. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
So tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he wasn't able to push the ball downfield, so it turned into check down Charlie, and they didn't get it to the sticks.
It's the only place the quarterback could have gone with the ball, Reese. That was the only spot for a play to be made. You just try to get it to your running back. You hope he can make a guy miss and maybe get north. Wasn't able to do that, and now we've got 4th down.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The run inside. It's Vaughn. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Here's Holstein to throw. Extending the play. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Slings it downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw one first. Pulls it in. It's Vaughn. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Cavaliers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. We'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Beebe. Breaks into the open. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Holstein. They're all over him. Right side, it's Martin. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Left side is Flores. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Virginia! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Lopez wants to fire. Complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The Demon Deacons use their second timeout. They'll have one left. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They'll ride him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
Motion from the wideout. A run for the quarterback. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. So here we are, 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Lopez. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Lopez to pass. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up.